Hi everyone, welcome to week 10 of your Advanced Computers 3 course. I hope you found the last few weeks to be a little easier. Weeks 6, 7, 8, and 9 we covered PowerPoint. So everything about PowerPoint that you ever wanted to know is what we've been covering over the last 4 weeks. However, in week 10 there is no new material. So the week 10 is just for you to focus on getting your final exam completed, as well as anything that you're missing. So first of all, for the final exam, remember you must complete it by Thursday. Everything has to be in by the end of the night on Thursday because I post grades on Friday. The final exam will cover PowerPoint only. So chapters 1 through 8 of PowerPoint only will be covered for the final exam. So just make sure you have your book handy, look things up, don't just guess, and focus on just those 8 chapters. Now, the other thing I want you to remember is that you can still go back and turn in anything that you're missing. So you can go back and complete anything other than discussions, because remember, with discussions, you have to have somebody to talk to, right? And basically no one else is in those discussions anymore. So those are the only things that I cannot accept. However, I will accept any other late work. So that means any quizzes, any assignments can still be turned in. Now, how do you know if you're missing something? Go back in and look at your grades and see if anything has a 0. I put zeros in as placeholders in case those things are not turned in or if they're turned in late. So even if it's late, I will still take it. I don't take off for late work, so keep that in mind as well. Other than that, the only other thing I want to remind you about is that if you do need to go back and for whatever reason retake or take, I should say, the midterm exam, the midterm covers all of the chapters from Access. So the first half of the course was Access. The second half of the course is all about PowerPoint. So between those two, first half of the course and second half of the course, make sure you've gone through and looked at all of that to make sure you don't have any zeros outstanding so that we can get that turned in. Again, all of the work, regardless of what it is, whether it's an assignment or a quiz, must be completed by Thursday night. If for some reason something horrible happens and you cannot make that deadline, please reach out to me. Make sure you email me immediately so that I can work with you on a possible incomplete and things like that. But keep in mind that really you need to be proactive. Get this done ahead of time. Don't wait until the last minute. You have a total of 240 minutes, which is 4 hours to complete this final exam of 50 questions. So that should be plenty of time for you to go ahead, go on in there, and look up the answers that you need to look up. No one expects you to know exactly which key to click for everything when every single time. So use the book as your reference. That's what it's there for. Also, go back and pull out all of these PowerPoints that I've provided to you over the last 4 weeks, because again, a lot of those things that are going to pop up in the PowerPoint, as far as the quiz yourself sections of each of them, those are great places to review. Likely you're going to see some of those particular questions on your exam. So when you find those checkpoints, make sure you look at those checkpoints. So on every PowerPoint, go back and look at the checkpoints and see what those questions are. Make a note of those. Check your answers on those and use that as a way to kind of quiz yourself before you take the final exam. That way you'll feel a little more prepared. Make sure you familiarize yourself with what's in each chapter so that if you do need to look something up, you kind of know where to go to find it. And at any point, if you have any questions over anything, whether or not you have to turn in something or anything like that, please make sure that you reach out to me. Good luck on your final and have a great week.